this video, we'll be seeing how to use Java to write a program to find leaders in an array. Before we begin, let us understand the concept. Suppose we have an array with the following elements 2, 4, 6, 4 and 2. If we observe in this array, the first index has 2, the next one has 4 and so on. Here, if we observe it from the left, 6 is the greatest and the elements following it are lesser than it. So we call 6 as a leader in the array. The next element is 4. It is the greatest from the right, so it is also a leader. The last element is a leader because there are no other elements following it. But if we observe the 4 in the left, it has elements like 6 and 4 which are greater than or equal to it. So these two elements are not the leaders in the array. Let us begin by writing a program. First, we import the java.input-output module. Then we define a class. I'm naming the class as leaders in array. So ensure that you give the same name for the file that you give for the class. Ensure that the class name here is same as the file name. So it's time to define the function print leaders, and it takes an array and the size of the array as the parameters. It is within this class we'll be defining what the function has to perform. Let us define a for loop to iterate each element in the array. For int I equals 0, I less than or equal to the size of the array, and I plus plus. Within this for loop, let us define an element int j. For every j which has a value of I plus 1, j less than the size of the array, j plus plus. If array of I is less than or equal to array of j, we will be exiting the loop. For j equal to size, system dot out dot print array of I followed by a space for our understanding. Since we have mentioned it previously that the last element in an array, for example 2 here, does not have any element following it, let us iterate the loop only for size less than the total size of the array. Now that we have defined the function, it's time to write the main function. Public static void main with string arguments. Let us call the class and name it as lead. Let us define an array with the same values. Or for better understanding, let us give different entries for each index in the array. Let it be 2, 6, 3, 9, 20 and 1. Now let us find the length of the array. Array.length. Now it's time to pass these parameters to the function. So lead.print leaders with the array and size. After fixing all the errors, when we run the code, we get the following output. That's it for this video. Thank you, and follow DT's Learning Insights to learn more about Java and programming basics. Thank you so much.